I've been following a trail of iron down into this ravine. Lantern parts. Pretty blue. This is all that remains, is that little cornered off part of the cellar hole. Trying to take my pack off for a bit and work this area. Well, hey everybody, today here in New Hampshire we're gonna be metal detecting a site that I'm very fond of. This place is interesting because where I'm standing right now is a 1700s home site abandoned in the 1840s. But on this property there are signs of a early 1900s cabin site, probably from hunters, and way off in the back there's a very small cellar hole, and everything that came out of it was late 1800s. So we're dealing with, you know, a few centuries of possibilities of stuff in the ground. So right now I'm starting out where the 1900s camp was, but in reality the cellar hole is only 100 feet away. Lots of debris out here, and funny, I never noticed this barrel with the civil defense symbol on it. Water fill line, sanitary fill line. Yeah, that's cool. I'm surprised I never spotted that, but that's why I keep coming back. 1962 manufacture date. That's actually a bit newer than I would have presumed for this site, but like I said, when you're dealing with centuries of people being here, you know, you just find stuff from every era. All right, first target out of the ground is, of course, an oxen shoe. I'll add that one to the collection. Well, I've got a signal in this pile here, right near the cellar hole. Not really solid, but it's peaking in the 70s. Ooh, nice shard. Pretty blue. Just a big chunk of iron. Well, being that I'm on the side of what was the road, I have dug 2 pull tabs, 2 bottle caps, 322 casings, and I have this signal. More than likely junk, but gotta dig them. No! Yes! See? Big old 1700s dandy button. And my thought was 76, 77, probably not can. Well, that makes another fantastic addition. See? 5 years later. Things like this are loud and proud signals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing my way out behind that 1700 site. You go into the next lot, or basically its next field, and back here there's a very small footprint and very small cellar hole where we have found lots of stuff from the 1700s and 1800s. Work that area for a little bit, and then we'll move on to the furthest site out back. Huge impacted bullet. Alright, time to take my pack off for a bit and work this area. This is the spot last year, if any of you remember, I found that coin spill from the late 1800s, and it had 3 seated dimes in it. So it's been since last summer since I've been out to this particular site in this area, and I'm curious, so let's do it. So one thing about this site is, you see these casings? They're from the late 1800s, and they are everywhere, and they sound like buttons. and I just got one of those signals, and I think even with all the trips here, especially back to this site, that this is the first button actually found. So that's pretty awesome. It's not like the 1700 site up on the hill we just came from. It's late 1800s, so for some reason the button wearing was a bit thin, or button losing I should say. So that is awesome. $53. Oh, very cool. Lantern parts. Sound just like a shotgun shell. Then again, a lot of things do. See, this is what's fascinating about this place. This is all that remains, is that little cornered off part of the cellar hole. It's very small, no road in. Probably a third of a mile from the old road, but yet somebody was out here in the late 1800s and we actually have no idea who. But they left lots of things behind. Like lead. Roof flashing. A bunch of consolidated nails. I got a big piece of iron. This is an unexpected signal. I don't know. Definitely the highest tone I've ever heard come out of here, and never have we found modern trash. Not to say it isn't, but boy, that's an awfully loud and high tone. Wow, that is a massive chunk of pewter, which I'm assuming came out of the bottom of a pot. See, that's the thing about this place. Every time I come down here and I go off on these little hills and pits of rocks, something comes out of the ground one way or another. So that's what that is. Nice. Well, it's been a while and I'm just digging casing after casing, right? But this is the first time up here I have dug a complete one. Look at that. That is awesome. Because believe me, when I tell you we have a box of these casings from this site, we do. So that is awesome. Man. What a round, huh? So what I'm doing is I'm coming out of the area we were just in through this proper break in the wall into the 1700s farm, and I'm going to swing my way out. This is turning out to be a deep 62 signal. What is that? Oh, whoa. Wow, that's fancy. That was 7 or 8 inches deep. Wow, what is that? I love it. Or is it half a ladies' fancy thing? Well, now that I've cleaned it up, I think that's exactly what it is. It's 1/2 of some type of clasp. That is beautiful though, huh? And realistically, it rang up just like the casings, mid-60s, but it was much deeper. Good, alright, well, I keep swinging my way through this old field. One more casing signal, why not? You just can't pass them up. Impacted bullet. But you never know, so you gotta dig it. Alright. That's my last target. Well, that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Today was one of those days. It's like you'd have two choices when doing this. Go out looking for new sites, or go back and recap old sites. After 5 years of coming up here, it's awesome to still be able to find things. Pretty cool relics to boot, so just goes to show you. You gotta keep going back. All right, I'll see you soon. Till next time, enjoy your Not Thursday.
It isn't hard to find a way to draw the line.